Okay. So the Trivandrum chapter of Writers Table is meeting at La Cafe Forno. There are 4 of us here: Geeta, Maya, Nareeda, and yours truly, Saji. So the first reading will be done by Maya. And over to Maya.
The poem is actually a take on the statement made by Sartre, "You are your life, nothing else." Refutes the concept. There is more to this life. That is the title. When haunting problems resolve and disappear, an unseen grace soothes the mind. Blessings of the dead ease the journey. Boons unexpected shower unbidden. I realize there is more to this life than I know. When hidden strength comes to the fore, talents unknown burst forth. Music melodious, verses inspired, paintings unique, speeches heart-stirring. I realize there is more to this life than I knew. This short span of breath between birth and death, the frothing of a bubble, lilt of a wave, flash of a lightning, burning for a moment, only to be snuffed out. Incomplete, broken, imperfect, half-uttered. Is this not part of the show, planned, worked out by a master player? He breathes life into me, instills unknown powers, takes me back into his fold when the game is over. I realize there is more to this life than I know. Thank you. There is?
Yeah.
This is a very light poem. Gossip. One yawned and she flew out, throbbing with news, stories spicy, some sad, some cruel, but always leaving a punch, pricking the heart, spurring the urge to tell, to spread. Descended from the old hag Manthara, stories welled up in her, yearning to be told. A spark here, a spark there, stories catch fire and spread, inflaming minds, disturbing lives, shaking wedlocks, toppling political power, splitting parties, pulling down the mighty, raising the pauper to the throne. Thank you.
After point, because the first point was very, a very deep and with a lot of, philosophy. So you are much nicer like that.
You're not seen here.
Yeah.
When you talk, you're not seen.
Are you unmuted?
All right, here I go. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. My poem is titled The Waiter. The aged waiter at the merry Mehendi ceremony, propped up in part-time fake 5-star livery, poured piping hot tea into a cup, his hand trembling, trying to get it right, failing, spilling into the saucer, rattling a muffled tale of unmarried daughters, mounting debts, and migrant labor. Thank you.
Beautiful. Really.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Can we have another?
Oh, you want another one? Okay, here I go with the second poem. That is titled Summer Jasmines. Not so depressive like the earlier one. I hope this brings in more joy. Summer Jasmines. Summer jasmines have bloomed again, mixing white fragrance, longing, and loss. Summer jasmines have bloomed again, mixing white fragrance, longing, and loss. And the memory of that night when a persistent flower girl at a traffic light marketed a jasmine strand to adorn my hair, sweet talking us as a maid in heaven pair, prophesying prince-like sons in a perfect future. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thanks.
Wonderful, Nareeda. Wonderful.
Beautiful,
Wonderful.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Lovely. Beautiful. Geeta.
Hello? Can hear me, can't you? Yes. I'm going to read a poem called Cotton Pillow from Amazon. This is from a book, so I'm Cotton Pillow from Amazon. Below your loving mail, the next one says, amazing cotton pillow from Amazon. Amazing serendipity. That's what you are. Ethnic, soft, as clean as cotton that once broke from pods on trees to fill those pillows. Cushioning me with your gentle words, your love and longing. My cotton pillow. Sad, isn't it, that love cannot be bidden, cannot be simulated, urged. Else, these wide, wide chasms that Amazon between us would have dwindled to one cotton pillow for two lonely heads in one home. That's okay. Pods, cotton pods, yes.
Lovely, lovely. That Amazon's between us. That was fabulous.
Yes. Thank you. One more. Okay. From the same anthology. Melting mists. Someone had stolen the land while I slept. There was nothing outside the moving window. White, only wide sheets of white. Mists, Amma said, holding me close. The first new word in the strange new world. They will melt away soon. I hid my face between her breasts as the blue train puffed on, higher, higher. Later, I woke to see far, far below toy cars and a toy bus moving sedate along a grey ribbon. Nearer, the trees were beckoning, the flowers too, like the ones I colored, brightest red and darkest blue. The air was peppermint. A new feeling in my little limbs. I shivered, chilled. He rose and smoothed warmth over my head and around my arms. Jersey. Cigarettes and gingerly oil, the strange smell of him. The stranger with a wounded leg, a dark green uniform, and loud tales of war, whom Amma slept next to now. And as I sat there on his rough lap, the sun came to view like a ring of fire, filling my brand new world. So, thank you. Developers can know. Oh, man, this is a
Hi. Hi. So this is a poem called Man in a Dark Coat. Man in a Dark Coat, poem by Saji. The man in the dark coat walks the night. The dogs can see him in black and white. They can growl, they can howl. He does not care. For his children, they sleep in the basement somewhere. The one who's screaming, I love and I know. It shatters my ego with each single blow. He had traveled the world, I was often told, and now waits the nod to join the fold. As we wait, the muscatel I need to brew, the song of the kettle has hit a groove. The teapot is warm, the crowd needs a rest. My best suit stinks of smoke and dust. The guitar strings are out of tune. It's May. Do I have to wait till June? I would rather play a song of love. In spite of flying high, I'll manage somehow. The man in the dark coat walks the night. The dogs can see him in black and white. They can growl, they can howl. He does not care. For his children, they sleep in the basement somewhere. For his children, they sleep safe in the basement somewhere. A man in a dark coat. The next poem is titled Tale of One Mind. Whispers of presence and lingering smiles, twin rainbow of color in black and white. When one eye weeps in heartbreaking melancholy, the other runs rivulets of absolute joy. The journey has started, the longest of all, on a ship with no sails, destinations non-existent. Once the mind is calm, I embrace myself. It's been a long time. Let's sit under the shade and chat. Tale of one mind. So with that, I think we have all done a bit of poetry. And Yumna, would you still have you found a poem?
I have a few. They're not as polished as they might be. They're in my writing notebook, so they're not absolutely fabulous. But if you don't mind, I shall share.
Perfect.
Okay, so give me a second. Let me just open it out. Okay, so this is called See Me. The most vivid of these is how far one languid push of a flipper propels a sea turtle. The nonchalance of the wingtip that translocates the baby manta ray. The focused attention to the sand paid by the humu humu kunu kunu pillai. The instinctive panic when I let myself remember the distance between my feet and solid land. The unconcern of the tropical fish with their loud colors of the sway of the sea as it churned their plane before smashing into the side of the volcano face, Molokini. So I think this poem needs context just because it's not finished enough to stand on its own. And it's basically about scuba diving in the Hawaiian Sea and how wonderful and alien and at home the sea creatures are, and the panic of me, a landlubber, as I realized just how far I am from the shore.
Okay.
So that was one of them. And then there's another one called Untitled. Is the sound in the back too loud?
No.
Is it all right? Okay. I'm at David Hall at the Kochi Biennale, so I'm sort of wondering about trying to find a quiet space.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is called, it's untitled. So it's Crows
Biennale.
and Cuckoos. Shall I read?
Please.
Yes, please go ahead.
Shall I read, Saji?
Yeah.
Okay. Crows and cuckoos and passing wheels, punctuated by horns and roosters performing, air perfumed by lungs of loved ones, pulses through, love swells as presence does. Pen grasped, legs crossed. If someone were to make a Rodha statue of me, let it be this moment. That's all.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
So
for.
it's so nice
Thank you for.
that you could join us.
I was just going to say thank you for allowing me to join you. I'm so
Uh,
pleased to be able to be a part of this wonderful get together of the Trivandrum poets in the cafe.
And like I told you, I'll send you the dates I'm here because I'm here for a short period now, up to 20th, and then after that from 6th to 20th. So if you can come in, then we'll have another meet.
That would be lovely. And of course, all of you are such fabulous poets that I sometimes hesitate to share my work before you. So thank you for always being
No.
so encouraging.
Yeah, you can say that of the three beautiful ladies here.
Why so humble, Saji?
Okay, so thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I must say, what a pleasure to hear, because every poem takes you out of your little world and brings you into another fantastic moment. So the Amazon pillow, and of course Neerda's work every time. I think I just get like my heart does something funny in my chest. But all the poems, really, thank you so much for including me. I lost a few bits of it because of connectivity, but I hope to see the recording.
Bye-bye.
Great. Go, Namali.